Welcome back to Tenacious Sports. I am your host Earl, and this is going to be the third game of the Boston at San Francisco series. Game 36 of a 54-game season. Boston has won the first two games of the series, looking to sweep. They will be facing Tyler Beede here for the Giants, trying to stave off 3 losses in a row. So we're going to have Eduardo Rodriguez on the mound for the Red Sox. Red Sox at 19-16. They are right on the fringe of the playoff contention, so another win would really help their cause. San Francisco, they were right around each other, so San Francisco 18-17, game behind Boston now. So we'll see if these teams are going to finish this series tied, or if Boston will get a leg up with the final third of the season to go. This is basically the 2/3 point. Let's see if Boston can close this out with another victory and get them to 20 wins and 16 losses. Okay, so the Boston lineup facing Tyler Beede for this final game of the series. It will be Brock Holt leading off, playing second base. Rafael Devers, third baseman. Mookie Betts, right field. Xander Bogaerts, shortstop. Jackie Bradley Jr. is going to bat fifth, play center field. JD Martinez will be the DH. Michael Chavis, again at first base. Sandy Leon will be catching, giving Vasquez the day off, and Andrew Benintendi out there in left facing Beede. So the hot hitter will be Rafael Devers for the Red Sox, and for the cold hitter it'll be Jackie Bradley Jr. batting in that 5-hole. Cleanup guy is going to be Mookie Betts, and we are going off right now. And you probably can see the 3 right there. It's hanging up there. 2-3-5. The opening pitch is Beede wild. No, he isn't. He's semi-control. Eager. Brock Holt isn't. So this will be a ground ball to second. Joe Panic will throw to first, and Belt makes the play, and that's the first out. Devers, 1-2-6, fresh. Beede is fresh the whole game. He is, till further notice, fresh. So this is a liner that's going to be caught by Panic at second. That's the second out. Now Mookie Betts had a home run last game. Can he do it again here with 2 outs and nobody on? 4-4-6. Star. Beede isn't a star. He's a workman. Sad sack. No, it won't be that. So it'll be a single for Betts. And it would be a steal if he were active. Instead, we're going to have to go to the player experience chart. And it will be Xander Bogaerts, semi-icon, against semi-prospect Beede on player experience, with a runner at first and 2 outs. 14, prospect batter, no. That's going to be a bloop single. Only 1 base advance, so runners at first and second. For Jackie Bradley Jr., chance for this guy to do some damage, but he's a cold hitter right now. See if he can change his fortune right here. 2 outs, and I missed, so that's a foul ball. 3-4-5. Iron catcher. It's going to be Stephen Vogt, and he's not. Good eye. Bradley Jr. doesn't. That's a strikeout to end the inning. So no runs, 2 hits, and 2 left. And so now we're going to go and check out the Giant lineup facing Eduardo Rodriguez. Joe Panic leading off, playing second. Buster Posey's going to DH today. Maybe I'll pull this back up here a little bit more. Panic, second base. I have such a pretty, it's high Tough to kind of see. Posey, Sandoval's going to bat third. Posey and Sandoval both had good games yesterday, so we're going to put them in the 2 and 3 hold. Sandoval at third base, Beld at first, batting fourth. Stephen Vogt catching. Alex Dickerson in left. Austin Slater is going to be your right fielder. Donovan Solano is going to give Brandon Crawford the day off at short. Going up against the lefty Rodriguez. Kevin Pilar batting ninth in center field. So here's Panic. Looking to unleash the panic attack. And let's see, 1-1-3. Ace or Dynamic. Rodriguez is neither of those. Is Panic a slugger? He's not. That's a single. Leadoff single for Joe Panic. Now Buster Posey. 1-6-6. Workman or Gilded. Rodriguez is neither of those. Is Posey a whiffer? No, it's a grounder to third base. That's going to be a double play ball. Around the horn. Be Devers to Holt to Chavis for the 2 outs. And now Pablo Sandoval with the bases clear. And 2 away, 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? Semi-whiffer with a dot. That is a strikeout to end the inning. Nobody left on base. 1 hit, no runs scored. Okay, brings up JD Martinez for the Red Sox. 2-2-5. Beatty's not a star. Martinez is a slugger and a whiffer with a dot, so that a semi-whiffer with a dot, so that will be a strikeout for Martinez. 1 out. Michael Chavis. 1-1-2 is Beatty Flash. He is. That's a strikeout. 2 in a row. Actually, 3 in a row. If you count Bradley Jr. now. Sandy Leone. 2-3-5. Wild. No. Eager. Semi-eager with a dot. Yep, that's a single, except if he's a whiffer. Is he also a whiffer on this one? And he is. That's going to be a striking out of the side for Beatty, and we're going to go to the bottom of the second with no score. No runs, no hits, no errors. Okay, Brandon Belt. Lead off this half of the second, 4-4-5. Rodriguez isn't a workman. Is Brandon Belt patient, semi-patient, no dot, so it's going to be a grounder to first. And it will be a, we will call that a U3. If it's low, I consider that to be an unassisted putout. If it's high, then it's they need the pitcher's help. Vote now, 2-4-6, getting a start. Control, semi-control with a dot. Yep, so it's a grounder to the pitcher. And Rodriguez throws to first, and that'll be out to Alex Dickerson. 1-2-3 flash and fresh. That is both of them for Rodriguez, so that's a 1-2-3 inning for both pitchers in the second. We're going to the third. Okay, the 9-hole is going to be up for Boston. Andrew Benintendi looking to get something started here. 1-2-5. Is Beatty a struggler? He isn't, or else that would be a fence check. Not patient, so with a semi-whiffer, no dot, that will be a grounder to third base. Sandoval throws all the way across the diamond for out number 1. Now, Brock Holt, 0-for-1. 1-1-3, neither ace nor dynamic. There, is he a slugger? No. That'll be a single. So with 1 out and runner on first, it'll be Rafael Devers. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? No. That'll be a pop up to second. Caught by Panic. And now 2 outs. We're going to go to the experience chart. And that'll be for Mookie Betts, semi-icon against semi-prospect Beatty. 34, prospect batter, no. Ground out, number up to first baseline, runners advance. So that's going to be the third out. And we will say, we'll call that an unassisted putout as well up to the first baseline. And no runs, a hit, 1 left. Okay, bottom of the inning, it's going to be Slater. Righty versus Rodriguez. Lefty, and the pitch. 1-2-4. Control, semi-control, no dot, so no dice there. Eager, no, it's going to be a walk. So he works a walk. Donovan Solano. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? Semi-whiffer, no dot. That'll be outfield drama, so he gets away with that. Makes contact. Going to hit it into the outfield. 14 is the right fielder Gold. That is Mookie Betts, and he makes the diving catch for the first out, and that's a big out right there. That could have been real trouble, but instead Betts makes it work, and now we're going to go to team chemistry. So San Francisco is on a TFN harmony. Boston got the semi-harmonious, so that's what we're working with here. They're going to need a dot to become harmonious. Pitching team dissonance. Well, at least they're not dissonant, so that will be a strikeout. For the second out, it's going to take them to the top of the order, and then we go to the right now chart. So you already have semi-hot Eduardo Rodriguez because of that recent strikeout at Pilar. And now, and then Panic, who is semi-hot, he got on a single in his first at bat. So 11, is it a cold pitch or no? It's a fly out to shallow right, and it will be caught by Betts. And the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, and one guy left on the walk. Still no score. Back to the main chart. It's going to be Xander Bogaerts leading off the fourth. 3-5-6. Are they the same side of the basically righty-righty in this case? Yes, they are. That's a strikeout. So he gets Bogaerts. And with one down, it'll be Jackie Bradley Jr. at the plate. 3-3-6. He's dynamic. Nope. Sad sack utility. He is utility. That's another strikeout. That looks like number 6 on the day for Beatty so far. And now a guy who has been relatively hot, JD Martinez, with 2 outs and nobody on. 1-4-4. Is it flash? Yes. Strikeout, but now we have to check the home plate umpire if he's questionable or lenient. It's a ball 4. It's strict, semi-strict, so nope. That is still a strikeout, and again, he strikes out the side. Beatty's pitching strong, and he's still fresh because he's got the TFN fresh. And we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Posey leading off. Just getting into the second time through the order here. 3-3-6. We saw this before. Not ace or dynamic. Is he sad sack? Semi-utility with a dot. So, yes, that'll be a strikeout of Posey. Pablo Sandoval. 3-5-5. Struggler. Gilded neither of those. Champion, no. Ground out to second unless he's a whiffer. So it will be a grounder to Brock Holt. And he throws to first in time. So 2 gone. Belt. 1-3-5. This is going to be a memorable play in the field, I think. Or wait, no. 1-5 is balks and bogeys. So let's see. Special result. Balks and bogey chart. 34, balk, runners advance. There's no balk, so there's no runners, so it can't be a balk. We'll go right back to the main chart. Keep on rolling Belt here. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? Semi-whiffer dot. Strikes him out, and that is it for the fourth inning. That's 5 strikeouts on the day for Rodriguez, and still no score going to the fifth. As I've mentioned before, this is a 10-team league, and I've run 2 of these to completion before, which is 270 games for each league. Ran all of the games. This one I'm doing only the Red Sox games, and I'm quick playing the other ones. So on this game day, so far, I don't have scores, but I can tell you that Seattle beat Texas on the road. Milwaukee defeated Chicago at Wrigley. Washington at Nationals Park defeated the Padres, and the Orioles got another win over Toronto, which I'm not going to show you the standings, but the Brewers currently 23-13 would be 3 games up on the Red Sox, but the Red Sox looking to they would take solo 4th place, which would just be in a playoff spot behind the Brewers, Nationals, and Rangers. Then the Cubs would be 1 game back at 19 and 17, and then the Giants would be at 500 if they lose this game. But still a ways to go, and there's no score, so let's keep it rolling. The Michael Chavis 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 1-3-4 gold catcher. It's not Posey this time, it's Vogt, so there's no chance of being a gold catcher. Is he a champion? No, it'll be outfield drama. Can they catch a break on some poor fielding characteristics out there for the Giants? 24 center fielder. Is he gold? It's Kevin Pilar. He isn't, so this is going to drop in for a single and go to the chemistry chart. So Chavis bloops one, and it falls in. Pilar can't get there. Now we go to chemistry, which both teams, again, are some form of harmonious. Full harmony for the Giants, semi-harmony for the Red Sox. 24 again, batting team harmony with a dot. Yes, that's going to be another single on a 2, so Chavis is going to have to hold second. First and second, nobody out, so first time they've put some pressure here at this part of the inning on Tyler Beatty. So it's going to bring up Andrew Benintendi. He is 0 for 1. Can he find a hit here? 2-2-6. Is the batter hit by a pitch? No. Cleanup batter, he's not a cleanup batter, so it's going to be, let's see, is he a whiffer? It's either a fly out the left, or if he's a whiffer, which he's not, he's semi-whiffer, that'll stay a fly out the left, and that's 1 out. So back to the top of the order, they're going to need somebody to come through here. They want to get on the board. Here's Brock Holt, 1 for 2. He is leading the team in batting average, 2-2-4. Beatty is pitching at home, so that's going to be a pop out to short, and now they're down to their last out here in the 5th. It's going to bring up Rafael Devers, who is 0 for 2. He is due. Hasn't had anything yet, but he is the hot hitter. Could he get a hold of one here? 2 outs. Runners on first and second. 1-3-4. Gold catcher, no. Champion, semi-champion with a dot. That is a line single to left, but it's not going to get anybody home. I don't play with the manager cards. There is a mechanism to try to get an extra base or to, you could try to advance Chavis, but we're not going to do that. Base is now loaded for Mookie Betts. This is a huge spot. Nowhere to put him. And Beatty works. 1-4-5. Is he a struggler? No. So that is a ground ball to first base, as we don't have the dot there, so we're going to call it first base, and we will call it a U3, which does end the inning, and we're still without a run so far, 4.5 in. Okay. So, Stephen Vogt now ready to go. Rodriguez gets the sign and the pitch. 3-4-6. Eager. He is semi-eager, no dot, so that's going to be a walk for Vogt. Not active, but we will have to go to chemistry here. And so up comes Alex Dickerson off the chemistry chart. Both teams in harmony mode here. 24. Batting team harmony. They're full harmony. Yes, that's another single. We're going to have to hold up Vogt at second, but that's a first and second. Nobody out. Same situation as the Red Sox in the top part of the 5th. Now Austin Slater up. Double play ball here. 2-3-4, and that's plate drama. Potential for a wild pitch here, or passed ball on Leone. Let's see. 14. Control pitcher. Semi-control has the dot. Yes, that's going to be called for a strike. He gets in front of it. Blocks it. Now we continue the at-bat with first and second. Umpire chart. And then we look. It's 12. Strict umpire at second base. Yes. Ted Barrett's at second here. He is semi-strict with a dot. Yes. So Rules runner out at second. So I take this to be a ground out where basically a fielder's choice. Let's see. Batter safe. Yeah, fielder's choice. All right, so they go to second. We're going to call that, let's see, who is this? Slater, right-hander. We'll 6-4, fielder's choice, runner to third. And so first and third with one out now. And that'll bring up Donovan Solano. 0 for 1. Can Rodriguez work out of this? You're going to play with the infield double play depth, hoping to turn 2 here. 1-1-4. Is Rodriguez fresh? It's the 5th. He's semi-fresh, no dot. Sad sack or patient. No, that's a single, and that is going to score Vogt, and there's the first run of the game. Giants ahead 1-0. Slater will advance 1 base. And the Giants, the home team, are first to crack this, and then they go back to chemistry for Kevin Pilar. 14 is batting team dissonance. No, it's going to be another single, and that's going to load the bases, and now we've got full struggler for this period of time for Eduardo Rodriguez. And the Red Sox are going to have to start thinking about some bullpen action here. They're going to get Hembry and Hernandez loosening in the pen. Take a mound visit right here. They're going to have panic hit now. It's going to be bases loaded. 1 out, 1 run across already. It's going to be panic off the main chart. They're going to have to play the infield in here. They sure could use a strikeout here. 2-4-6. Control. Semi-control with the dot. So that'll be a ground out to the pitcher. And now with the infield in, bases loaded. 1-2. Double play, runner out. This is going to be a double play, and this is going to end the inning. So they get away with that. That is going to be a 1-2-3 inning-ending double play. They do get a run, though. And they leave 2 on as Rodriguez gets a break there with panic grounding into the double play straight back at him. And we'll move on to the 6th with a score of 1-0 San Francisco. Beatty has scattered 6 hits so far in the game. He does also have 6 strikeouts, and he's still going strong into the 6th. He'll be facing Xander Bogaerts. He did end up with the bases loaded last inning, but worked out of it. Bogaerts leading off 3-5-5. Not struggler or gilded champion. He's not a champion either, so this will be a grounder to second, and panic converts that for the first out. Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts, 2-3-4. No plate drama. Is he hot? No, he's actually cold. So a pop up to third, caught by Panda. And J.D. Martinez, they sure could use a dinger from him to tie this ball game up. Can we find one finally? Nah. 1-4-6 flash is going to be strikes him out. He has struck out 3 times. He's on his way to a golden sombrero, and we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th with Posey leading off against Eduardo Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the ropes that last inning. They're going to give him a short leash. They have Hembry still warming up, as well as Hernandez. Darwin's in Hernandez. So Posey leads off. 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no. Leone is not iron. Good eye, no. Posey doesn't have a good eye, so it's a strikeout on the right now chart. And we're in the 6th, so that means everything is full. So Sandoval is neutral, and Rodriguez is full hot right now. We're going off the, let's see, so 36. He's not a cold pitcher, so it's going to be a pop-up to the catcher. So that brings up Brandon Belt. We'll go back to the main chart. 2 down, nobody on. 3-4-6, eager. He's not eager, so this will be a walk. 2-out walk, and then we go back to chemistry for Stephen Vogt. 26. Batting team harmony, yes. It's going to be a double. That will be a double. Belt's going to have to hold up at third. Being semi-stoic, right? Let's see. 2. He's not active, or else he would get. So I think that's gonna bring an end to Votes' afternoon. Not Votes, Rodriguez's afternoon. Sorry. So we're gonna do a pitching change, and Rodriguez will be done. They're gonna bring in Darwins and Hernandez. Okay, so Darwins and Hernandez being a lefty and being warmed up means that he gets ace quality here now. So he'll face Alex Dickerson, the lefty, second and third with 2 outs. Just looking for a quick out here. 1-5-5. Is Dickerson a home run king? No, he isn't. That's going to be a fly ball to center, and they get away with that one. If that had been a home run king, it would have been a 3-run homer, but that is caught out in center by Bradley Jr., and they get away with a walk and a hit. And that closes out Rodriguez's line with 1 earned run given up on 5 hits, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks. So we're through 6. San Francisco still leading 1-0. So they will stick with Beatty here. They've got Mark Melancon warming up, right-handed reliever for the 7th here in case Beatty runs into trouble. He's got the bottom of the order. Michael Chavis leading off. 1 for 2. 3-3-6. Acer dynamic, no. Sad sack utility patient, nope. That'll be a single. And then we go off experience. It's going to be Sandy Leone. And see, they are going to make the change right now. So we're going to bring in Melancon. That was the last batter for Beatty. So they've seen enough. They're going to bring in the veteran Melancon. Okay, the book is still out on Beatty here. He has only 1 potential earned run that could give up, but they're bringing in Melancon. 7 hits, 7 strikeouts for Beatty. Didn't give up a walk. So with Leone being a switch hitter here, you can't get the ace bump for Melancon, even though he's warmed up. But he is semi-star, so he is has a little better card than Beatty. And so with a runner on first and nobody out, 4-5-5. Melancon is flash. That's a strikeout of Leone. That's going to be 1 out. And so we didn't go to the chemistry chart because we changed pitchers. And you revert back to the main chart when you do that. So Benintendi now. 2-5-6. Is Melancon a struggler? No. Champion or patient? No. It's going to be infield drama. Can they catch a break here on the infield drama? Let's roll it out. 33. Left fielder gold. Left fielder is Alex Dickerson. He's not. Single, fumbled pickup batter to second base on an error. So this is going to make second and third with 1 out. So Alex Dickerson. So that's a single and an E7. So Benintendi at second, Chavis at third, and they're going to have to play with the infield in. They could walk Holt, but I don't think you want to do that here. They're going to play infield in and hope that they can cut down the runner at home, or they can work out a strikeout here for Melancon. Second and third, 1 out. 4-5-6. Patient, no. Fly out to center field. This is going to be deep enough to score. That's going to be a sac fly for Holt. Into score comes Chavis. They're going to throw it to third to keep Benintendi at second. That makes it 1-1, and that is a blown save for Melancon. And there goes the shutout for Beatty. So Brock Holt with the RBI, and it's 1-1 in the top of the 7th with Rafael Devers with Benintendi at second. 2 away. 3-4-6. Is he eager, semi-eager, no dot? That's going to be a walk. That brings up Mookie Betts. He is 1 for 3, but has had opportunities with guys and runners in scoring position today, and he has not gotten the job done. Can he do it here? 2 outs. 2-2-3. Pitcher wild, no. Slugger or utility. He is a slugger, not a whiffer. So that is a liner to short and caught. That will be it. But they do get their tying run on 2 hits and 2 left. Sacrifice fly by Brock Holt gets this game to 1-1, and it's the 7th inning stretch. So we'll be right back. Okay, bottom of the 7th, and a new pitcher for Boston. It'll be Heath Hembree working against Austin Slater here. Righty-righty matchup. And here we go. It's going to be 3-4-6. Eager. He's not eager, so that will be a walk. So, Solano. Let's go hit. We're going to hit and run. We're going to get the runner moving here. So, Solano, going to attempt to hit and run. It's going to be 2-3-5. Hembree's not wild. Eager. He is eager. It's going to be a single, unless he's a whiffer, and he's not a whiffer. That's a single through the shortstop, which is going to be 2-base advance, and that's going to make it 1st and 3rd, and that hit and run works out to perfection for the Giants. It'll bring up Kevin Pilar with 1st and 3rd, nobody out, and they're going to have to play the infield in for Pilar. 1-1. I want to try and keep it that way. Can Hembree get a big out here? I got the dice. Okay, here we go. 1-4-6. Flash. He is flash. That's a strikeout. That's a huge out. They still have to play with the infield in, but now they have a little bit of a glimmer of hope as the Joe Panic comes up here. Could they get another strikeout? Again, infield is in. 1-2-6. Is he fresh? Yes, that's a liner. Hot shot right at the second baseman, Brock Holt. That's 2 outs. He's going to be up to Buster Posey. He was 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. Can he come through? Infield obviously back with 2 outs. And the pitch. 1-1-6 fresh. That's a strikeout, and that retires the side. They get 1st and 3rd with nobody out. And Heath Hembree gets out of the jam. We're going to the top of the 8th. And it'll be a new pitcher for San Francisco. Okay, so the Giants are going to bring in Reyes Moronta to face Bogarts. Setup guy, but he hasn't pitched yet in the series, so we're going to get him some action here and see if he can keep this a 1-run game and give his teammates a chance to get the win here. So Bogarts leading off against Reyes Moronta. 3-3-4. He is a star. That's going to be a pop-up to 1st, and it'll be caught by Brandon Belt. So with 1 down, Jackie Bradley Jr., the cold batter. 2-2-6. Is he hit by pitch? No. Is he clean up? No. And is he whiffer? Semi-whiffer with a dot. That's a strikeout. So that's 2 quick outs. Now JD Martinez, he is working on the sombrero here. 4-6-6. Is he control pitcher? No. Home run king or slugger? He is a slugger. That's a strikeout to end the inning. So he does have the golden sombrero as we go to the bottom of the 8th. And the it's 1-1, and we're going to have another pitching change. Okay, so Josh Taylor is going to be the new pitcher for Boston. The lefty is going to come in and face the meat of the order. It'll be Sandoval, Belt, Vogt. So Sandoval first. 1-3-4. Not a gold catcher. Is he champion? No. It's going to be outfield drama. So Leon not being a gold catcher. So 46 is the left fielder. Iron? No. Benintendi isn't. So this is going to be a line out. Caught out there by Benintendi. That's 1 out. We go to chemistry now. Team chemistry for Brandon Belt. Lefty. 13. Pitching team harmony the decider die says no. So that's going to be a single, and we go to the right now chart, which is not going to help Boston at all because Stephen Vogt is coming off a single, and Taylor just gave up a single. So this is like the worst case scenario in this late of an inning. 33, not a hot pitcher. Well, it's a ground out, runners advance, so at least they do get the second out, and that will be a ground out to the pitcher. Belt will get a good enough jump that they can't get him. Now 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. It's going to bring up Alex Dickerson, who does have a relatively good card here. He's a hero and a slugger. Can they get out of this inning? 1-4-6. Is he flash? He is double flash. That's a strikeout, which ends the 8th, and Boston gets out of it. No runs, a hit, and they leave a runner stranded at second. We're going to go to the 9th, and Moronta is going to pitch. He'll also pitch tonight. They're going to try to squeeze 2 innings out of him since he hadn't pitched in the series, and it's looking like there's a chance it could go extras. So, top of the 9th, Chavis leading off, 2 for 3. They make it 3 for 4, 1-3-6. Not an ace, whiffer or cold. Chavis hit his last time, so no. Not cold, and he is, what is it, whiffer? 1-3-6. He is a whiffer. That's a strikeout. Sandy Leon, they could pinch hit with Vasquez, who is a better hitter, but they're going to keep giving him the day off here. 1-2-5. Is Moronta a struggler? No. Patient? No. With the semi-whiffer, not a dot. So that is a grounder to third. It's going to be up to Benintendi to keep this from going to the bottom of the 9th. It's tied at 1. So Benintendi, 2 outs, nobody on. 1-3-5. This is a memorable play in the field check. So on a red 1 black 3. Let's see. 22. That's going to be highlight reel B. This is rare events, so we're going to the next level chart. 15. Outfielder acting job convinces umpire that catch was made of fly ball. Any respected umpire reverses the call, rules a base hit. So the only one who is semi-respected is Ted Barrett at second, and the decider die says no. So that is an out. And we will use this as the determiner of who. It will be the right fielder, and that will be the side retired. So 6 up, 6 down for Moronta as the Red Sox get played by the outfielder, Austin Slater. And the Red Sox will stick with Josh Taylor, who had a good 8th inning. He's going to the 9th. And, yeah, so the double flash doesn't count for 2 strikeouts if it ends the inning. 2-3-6, double controller. No, this is going to be a walk to lead off. So this is the bottom of the 9th. Any run would win the game for the Giants and get rid of this potential sweep. So Solano now, with a runner at first, nobody out. Hit and run last time. 2-3-5. Is Taylor wild? No. Eager. He is eager. It's going to be a right, but the whiffer die is yes this time. So he strikes out Solano, thankfully, for the Red Sox. That's going to bring up Kevin Pilar with 1 out. They get away with that one. Slater. We may try with 2 outs of steal. We'll see. Panic not the greatest hitter, so 4, 5, 6. Patient, no. That'll be a fly out to center, which then goes to chemistry and the top of the order. And I think we will stick with this. We won't try stealing because it might get them out of the inning. Maybe they'll get a good roll here for panic. 2 outs on the chemistry chart. Let's see. And the decider die hangs up there with a no. 13, pitching team harmony, no. It's going to be a single. Only one base advance for Slater, so Buster Posey with a chance to win this ball game. First and second, 2 down. We go back to we go to the right now chart, and yeah, we don't have anybody warming up. We're just going to stick with this right now chart. First and second, 2 outs. Posey is cold, as is the pitcher Taylor. Can they catch a break? 24. Hot batter, no. It's going to be a fly out to left. That's going to end the ninth, and we're getting some extra baseball here, some free innings, and we're going to the 10th. And both teams are going to need new pitchers, so we'll work that out. Okay, so the Red Sox come to bat in the top of the 10th. Still 1-1, a pitcher's duel here for the most part. Several hits for both teams, but only the 1 run each to show. And the Giants are going to ask Will Smith to get an inning in here. He did pitch last game to try and keep it within striking distance, but he's going to get a chance here. Facing Brock Holt, leading off, lefty. Triple sixes, ace. He's not an ace. Is hold a sad sack? No. Deep drive. It's going to be glove check. So let's see the old glove check. What's going to happen? Glove. It's going. It's going. It's a 2. Is center fielder Gold? Center fielder is Kevin Pilar. He's not. This is gone. Home run right off the bat. Brock Holt goes deep. And it is now 2-1, and now they had Ryan Brazier warming up as to try and get an inning, but now Brandon Workman's going to come in as hopefully the closer, but now a 2-1 lead for Boston as the sweep back on. Can they keep it going here? Can they get another run, get in some insurance? Devers coming up. He is 1 for 3 with a walk and a single. 2-3-5 is Smith wild? No. Is Devers eager? No, he's not by the decide or die, so that'll be a grounder to second base. Panic throws to first for the out. 2-1 as a big home run from Brock Holt to lead off the 10th. We're not using runners at second, at least not yet. So Mookie Betts, this is still 2019 season. And that is a foul ball. I missed one of the dice through the thingy here. 3-6-6. He's not a pinch hitter. That's a fly out to center. 2 outs. If I don't get it through the dice tower, I re-roll. So Bogarts, 2 outs. 1-6-6. A Workman, no. Whiffer, no. Grounder to third base, and that's going to end the inning. And Workman's going to come in, so that is one that would go to the experience chart, but because we're changing pitchers, we stay on the main chart. It's going to be Brandon Workman coming in to try and get the save. Okay, so Brandon Workman coming in to try and get this save. He is going to face trouble. It's going to be Sandoval, Belt, and Vogt, each guys who could single-handedly tie this game or put it down. So here we go with Sandoval. Now, Workman is double flash, so if he were to get a flash result, it would be 2 strikeouts. 5, 5, 6. Oh, no. Ace. Yes, he is an ace. That's a liner to third. That's the first out. I said, oh, no, because 5, 5, 6 has a double as a potential destination if you don't have that ace on the mound. But Workman has the ace quality. So that's a liner to third, and that's 1 out. It's a big one. Brandon Belt now. 1-1-4. Is he fresh? Workman is fresh. That's a grounder to short. Up with it is going to be Bogarts. He throws to Chavis in time for the second out. Now Stephen Vogt looking to close out the sweep. Workman gets the sign, comes ready, and the pitch. 1-3-5. This is another memorable play check, a special result, unusual result. Red 1, black 3. We're going to roll on this chart. Let's see what comes up. 56. First baseman iron. It is Chavis. He is not. out at first. This ball game is over. It's a grounder. It is fielded by Bogarts. He throws to first, and he has to jump, but he gets it. Vogt can't beat it out, and that is your ball game. 1 run for Boston in the 10th. Workman comes in and saves it, and it is a 2-1 victory here on Game 36, and exacting a sweep on the road of the San Francisco Giants. The win goes to Josh Taylor, who pitches 2 strong innings for the Red Sox. The loss, Will Smith gives up the solo homer to lead off the 10th, and then the save to Brandon Workman. We'll be back with the numbers shortly. Okay, so our final here from AT&T Park. The Boston Red Sox finish off the San Francisco Giants. They come back after going down 1-0 on a Stephen Vogt. Stephen Vogt scored on a single by Donovan Solano, which made it 1-0 in the 5th inning. But they got back the run in the top of the 7th as Michael Chavis got on base with a single after another single and an error by Andrew Benintendi. A sac fly from Brock Holt tied the ball game, and then Holt again, the hero, in the 10th with a solo home run off closer Will Smith to make it 2-1, and Brandon Workman comes in and pitches a clean 10th for the save. 2 runs for Boston on 9 hits. They left 8 on base, no errors. The Giants 1 run on 8 hits. They did have an error, again, on Alex Dickerson there. And 10 left on base. They stranded a lot of runners. So the score sheet you can see right over there. And so that's where we leave this. The Red Sox from here. Whoa. That's not what I wanted to do. Click the wrong button. I'm going to mark them up as a win on my database, and then they go home to face, actually they don't go home, they go to Camden Yards. They're going to face Baltimore next. That is another series where they will be hoping to at least win 2 of 3 and hopefully sweep, but you never know. This game, stranger things have happened, but a good game here, a good pitcher's duel, strong pitching. You know, you had 6 strikeouts from Eduardo Rodriguez. His line, 5 2/3, 1 run given up, earned on 5 hits. Again, 3 walks to go with the 6 strikeouts, so that's not so great, but a pretty realistic outing for him probably. You know, and then for Beatty, he went 6 innings, gave up the 1 earned run. He put the runner on to start the 7th, and that was the one that was allowed. So kind of a tough one. He wasn't able to try and work around that leadoff single because he was late in the game. But that's where it goes, and these teams are going to go in separate directions. We will keep following Boston on to Baltimore, and that brings the record to 20-16, and they're looking like they have a decent chance. They have 6 games coming up against Baltimore, and that's potentially a good thing, but like I said, you never know. And again, we've reached the 2/3 point, so I have 2/6 left. So that's basically going to model August and September. So I'm going to change up Boston's team to reflect the general August team. I haven't really looked to see what that changes, and then Baltimore will also be that. So small changes. I think they end up playing the Giants at Fenway at some point here too. So potentially another advantageous series for them. We'll have to see, but things looking up for the Red Sox as we keep moving through this Tenacious Baseball League. Red Sox Sim, the version 3 of this. So far, so good. We're above 500, and we're looking like maybe playoffs. So keep rolling your games. Hit the like. Subscribe to the channel if you like seeing games about baseball or football or whatever else we're playing here, golf. We'll have some more soon. Happy Independence Day, you all. Hope you go out and have some fun. Be safe. If you're going to do any of the firework type stuff, I don't want to see anybody get hurt. You know, we enjoy our freedoms and we enjoy our good times, but also just be careful. take the precautions and don't do what happened in Ocean City, Maryland today. I think it was Ocean City, Maryland. Could have been New Jersey, but one of the ocean cities somehow accidentally detonated off all of their fireworks this morning. So everybody there did not get the show they were hoping for, and they're not going to get the show they were hoping for. So probably a lot of upset tourists. But all being said, hopefully you get a good show wherever you go, and we will see you back here on Tenacious Sports. This is Earl signing off. Keep rolling and enjoy your sports on the tabletop and on the TV and in person. We're getting in person. Love it.